Hi everyone, this is Sonia the RV DJ coming to you with another unboxing and review of the Red Tiger F7N 4K rear view camera kit for the truck. So it comes with two cameras, it's a dash cam, one for the front and one for the rear. And it does have GPS tracking on it, does have app for your phone that you can control it from there. So let's take it out of the box and see what we got. Alright, so in the box here we have our instruction manual. We also have a couple of pieces of electrostatic plastic that we're going to need for the windshield of the truck. And this is the front dash cam for the windshield. It's 4K, supports Wi-Fi and GPS. It's a model number. This is the screen. We also have a windshield mount. And in this box, we have the rear camera. That'll go on the back with some wiring. And the cigarette lighter plug. Some cable hold downs. And a pry tool for your panels. And I also put in a new, doesn't come with an micro SD card. This I've had, I bought a bunch and this was an extra, so I put that in there. That's for recording anything that you might see. So let's get to the installation and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what you do first is, we've already done it for you, but you install the GPS bracket on top of the camera. You plug in the rear camera, which is right here, into the plug on the top of the camera, and then you plug in the cigarette lighter adapter into the power of the camera, which is right here. And what we have to do is they recommend a test on the system to make sure that everything is working correctly before you start running your wires. Okay, so the USB, the cigarette lighter plug is plugged into the USB port. It also has an extra USB port on the back, so you could plug something else into it as well. And when we plugged it in, the camera automatically came on, and it asks us to format the SD card. So we're going to hit OK. Okay, so we did that. It says format, all data will be deleted. It says please wait. Alright. So we have a picture. It looks like the date and time is correct because it's running off of the GPSs. And the next thing to do is configure any settings that we might have. So let's do that. Down here is the regular camera. Just a note that the rear camera, the bracket has to be facing up. if you turn it upside down like this, your picture is going to be upside down. So it does not flip to compensate for flipping the camera around. So you have to keep it turned this way when you mount the rear camera. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we have unraveled the, untied the wire to put in approximately where the cigarette plug is. And now we're going to mount the camera. We had to take one of the electrostatic stickers and place it on the windshield where we're going to mount the camera. Right up there. And then put the camera in the bracket up there on top of it. So I know you can't see it, but we're sticking the electrostatic plastic onto the windshield. And then we're just going to get an approximation as to where the camera is going to be mounted on that sticker before we take the 3M backing off and place it onto the window. Alright. And we can adjust the bracket as needed. It does move back and forth, so we can see and adjust the camera lens looking outside. Okay, so what we did is we installed the camera up here and ran the wire around the edge of the headliner, down the side, across the top, and down the side of the dashboard. And we pinched it between the bezel and this channel here and down to the USB port. I mean the cigarette port. Okay, so we got the rear camera installed, and what we did is we ran the wire underneath the rear view mirror, up and around underneath the headliner like we did on the passenger side. For the front camera, ran it down. Still have a little bit of wire cleanup to do, but nothing major. Ran it down the pillar, down underneath the wire, the weather stripping, all the way down underneath. And up, and mounted this rear camera on the ledge between the two rear seats. So this is what it looks like. The rear camera's in the upper left corner looking back, and the front camera is right there. There's a better shot. So that's the rear camera looking out behind the truck bed, and that's the front camera. And we took care of all the settings, so we have everything the way that we want it. Overall, not a bad camera. Resolution's really nice on the screen. Not a real pain to set up. The only thing that's a pain is the usual wire running, which varies from vehicle to vehicle. But all in all, I'd say a good deal. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.